Greetings and welcome back, all you lovely ghouls, zombies and whatnot. We got another special to review today, and that special is Alvin and the Chipmunks. No, not that garbage. I mean the actual show, dating back to the 80s.
That's better. Boy, was this show amazing. It got everything, including a really well-made movie. Or so I heard. I didn't grow up with too many 80s shows, being born in the 90s and all. But I have seen a few episodes of this, and to be honest, it's not a bad show, and way better than the new movie adaptations for sure. But like the CG movies, you have to like the music to appreciate the show, since it's a lot of musical-like. Trick or Treason starts out in the right way, a dark and spooky night, followed by a rather enjoyable Monster Mash song.
You know what? I don't even need to play this song now. They do it for me. That is by definition an A for effort in my book.
After the song is halfway done, we see the chipmunks Simon and Theodore preparing for Halloween. But they get interrupted by a haunted pumpkin.
What is it, Simon?
Oh my god, it's an alien bent on world domination! Take cover! Alvin? Don't do that, mate! You're too reckless!
Sure, it was just a Halloween prank from Alvin, who did it to test it out before he shows it off to the monsters.
Think the guys in the Monster Club will be impressed?
A very popular club full of monster hunting children. Yes, it is in fact a Monster Squad reference.
Yeah, this special was released about 7 years later, but it's still nice to see though.
This monster club has a yearly meeting where they recruit new members, and Alvin wants to be in so badly. Because they have a cool jacket! Oh, and for some strange reason, monster hunters are extremely popular.
The coolest jacket!
Yeah, I remember that me and my paranormal interested friends were all the rich in my school. All the jocks would lock us up in closets. Out of envy, I tell you. Not because the fact we were nerds or anything.
I want it!
We then cut to the next scene where Alvin is working, well, I don't know, some sort of,
What is that thing anyway?
Do you think this is a good enough trick for the monsters?
Alvin, I don't even know what it's supposed to do. How should I know if it's good or not?
I'm gonna get in that club with you or without you!
but faster than the speed of Flash. This device breaks down, and of course Alvin pesters Simon to help him create a new and better one. Which Simon in the end agrees to on certain circumstances.
Alright, I'll do it. But it's gonna cost you.
Meanwhile this is happening, we see Theodore and some other kids looking at the very infamous Pumpkinhead house, which the monsters mentioned earlier. Apparently this kid has a deformed head which gave him witch-like powers or something like that, or maybe they said it's contagious. Nevertheless, Theodore and the two other kids sees that the door opens, and of course they get scared and attempt to leg it. But Theodore, as clumsy as he is, trips over nothing and scrapes his knee. Which is followed by contact of the weird kind, as Pumpkinhead drags him inside his house.
Where are you taking me? My laboratory.
Here we see that Pumpkinhead is a really nice kid who dreams of becoming a doctor of some sort. Oh, and his name is Michael, by the way. What follows is a montage showing Theodore and Michael's friendship growing. And Alvin's attempt to join the monsters. But in the end, Dave destroys every single trap they create, and Alvin is left with a silly card trick to show the cool monsters.
Pick a card. Any card.
This makes the monsters doubt his abilities and of course won't let him join at all. Being desperate for popularity, Alvin will do anything to join, even prank Michael or Pumpkinhead as they know him.
Anything?
What follows is a rather interesting scene. Just watch.
Help! I've fallen and can't get up!
Help! I'm a turtle and I can't get up!
Help! I've fallen and can't get up! Well, if it isn't Yertle the Turtle.
You see, that's clever because a lot of people were disappointed in that movie.
Alvin and Simon walks up to the house of Pumpkinhead and tries to catch him. This sort of backfires since they manages to capture Theodore. They then all visits Michael. And this sort of leaves Alvin with a very tough choice. In fact, so tough that he proposes to the monsters that they should do something else. But that is no good and they decide to do it anyway.
No way!
Here Alvin tricks the monsters with a mask of Michael and puts it on top of the leader of the gang.
Hey, there he is! No!
The episode ends with Michael and the chipmunks going out to trick-or-treating.
Well, almost end because we have this scene to go out on.
Oh, Michael, can I see a room sometime ago? Theodore's so really neat.
Most people would probably say, oh, that's just the producer's kid who got a role. But they actually say this afterwards.
What did he say?
And that makes me believe that this kid is just some random kid that didn't like. They even have to put subs underneath him for crying out loud. No one important wants their children to be portrayed this way.
This episode is pretty neat. Yeah, it got a good flow, some nice songs. If you like the chipmunks, that is. And it even got a good listen for kids without hammering it in. So I would without a doubt say, give it a watch and please don't support the new ones, okay?
I'm the Angrynator, and this is truly Angryween.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For a monster from his lab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the
Help! I'm a turtle and I can't get up!